Hello, this is the video tutorial of my pattern Lumen, and it's the transition from row 15 to row 16. So I am on the end of row 15. I have 2 stitches left, and it is my final knit 2 together, which essentially becomes my first knit stitch on row 16. So my knit 2 together, I am going to position it to be the first knit stitch on row 16. In doing so, I am going to be slipping my marker 1 stitch to the right, so that it is before the first knit stitch on row 16 instead of after. So I'm going to knit these first 2 together, which are my last 2 of row 15. I am going to remove my stitch marker, place those knit 2 together stitches on my left hand needle, place my stitch marker on my right, slip that stitch back because it's already knitted. I'm going to knit 7 as row 16 calls for, but my knit 2 together becomes my first stitch, so I'm only knitting 6 after this first stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for a total of 7 stitches. 2, 4, 6, 7. I'm going to knit 2 together. That's the next step in the pattern. I'm going to yarn over, and then I have 1 stitch left before my stitch marker. So I'm going to slip that stitch to my right hand needle, take off my stitch marker, slip it back to my left hand needle, place my stitch marker on my right hand needle, and knit 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, knit 2 together, yarn over, and I have 1 stitch before the stitch marker. I do the same thing, slip that stitch to the right hand needle, take off the stitch marker, slip it to the left hand needle, place the stitch marker on my right needle, knit 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and after this point you're just going to continue the pattern in this row all the way back to your beginning. And if this is your first repetition, you're going to want to make sure, as the pattern states, to go from row 16 down to row 2 instead of to row 1. So you go from 16 to 2, repeat back up to 16, back down to 2 for as many repetitions of the chart that you want. Thank you very much, and if you have any more questions concerning the pattern or the chart, you can email me at claritin-d@hotmail.com. Good luck!